the frequency, the airwaves, right? I feel so privileged to be able to stop by, say hello, be in your corner. I definitely just want to do the best job that I can of showing you an opportunity that's changing thousands of people's lives daily. You guys, this is such an opportunity for you, for me, for the regular person, for people who are trying to figure out where they're going to get the money to, stash for their retirement account. People are turning empty nesters every day and they're thinking, wait a minute, I'm an empty nester. The kids are out of the house. I want to travel. So, where am I going to get this income to travel? Oh, that's a great question. Hopefully, you've been able to save over the years and make sure that there is some sort of fund for your travel fund for this fun stage of life, you empty nesters. But then let's not forget about my independent women. Who are you in the house? This is who you are. I am her. You are me. And that is what I'm going to focus on today because recently, not even 48 hours ago, had a friend in our community come knock on our door and say, knock, knock, knock. Beautiful story here. We met her just a few weeks ago, right around the July 4th holiday, because we were all going to get together and have a barbecue, but we couldn't because me and my fiance, go to the lake every year for about a month. We hang out. I designed my business in real estate to have off on the month of July because time is important to me, right? Anyway, so this little girl knocks on our door yesterday and says, I got to move. I got to move because my job let me go. She's 29 years old. And I'm so glad that she came knocking on my door because she reminded me of who it was as though I was. I was just not too long ago in her shoes. And I can remember feeling overwhelmed and stressed about so many things. Like for me as a realtor, I've been in the real estate space for 17 years. I dipped my toe in the water for just a minute to look at the careerbuilders.coms, the monsters, the what is the other one? Indeed. I looked at some of these places because I thought, oh my gosh, what if the internet.com decides to go fast and furious into the world of real estate and they leave me on the side of the road? That is a very real reality. And if you're not thinking that that's a possibility with where you are in your life, well, I'm going to ask you to really kind of take 10 minutes here in the next week or two and think about, wait a minute, that girl that I saw online with the red shirt on who's in real estate, she mentioned to me that she was worried that her career was going to be dissipated, right? Like what if my career goes away? You guys, what am I going to do? I don't have a backup plan. I'm 44 years old. My goals that I will make, because once you put your mind to something, you will definitely set it in stone. So my goals from day one of getting into real estate, because I wanted to be in real estate because of time freedom, because of being in control of my own career and my own schedule, because I didn't want any boss telling me when my PTO was ready, right? Nobody's going to tell me when it is that I can and can't go on vacation, or when I can and can't take off to have a personal day or my birthday, right? So I always was wanting to be in business for myself, and I did it, and I'm so proud of it. But now I'm looking back and I'm thinking, okay, I've put my money away. I did what I was supposed to with my IRA accounts, with my Roths, with my SEPs. I've put that money away. But now I'm looking at that money thinking, wait a minute, my exit strategy for the professional world is in 11 years. And that number that's in the accounts doesn't reflect me being able to walk away from a career anytime soon. So now I feel like the pressure is on, and I've got to figure out, this was me a few years ago. I've got to figure out how and quickly. I've got to get there quickly. So how am I going to do it? Well, here's how I'm going to do it. One day I was scrolling through TikTok of all places. I thought TikTok was a dancing channel. The first video I ever did with TikTok was dancing with Maven, my adorable little peculiar child niece. I mean, just the cutest little thing you've ever seen. And we did a TikTok video to some crazy rapper I've never even heard of, right? And so we do that. Baby, can you find me a marker from my marker stash over here? I need like a expo marker.
A board marker?
Yeah, and I think there's like 2 or 3, so you may want to hand them to me because I want a really bright marker. Because I've got some real good stuff today that I'm going to go over. Hey guys, thanks so much for coming in.
Talking about the ones you can erase?
Yes, sir.
I only see one. So
that's probably it right here.
It's less black.
So, independent women, independent women looking to make six figures in 6 months. Is that something that's possible? It is. This is a possibility for you because you guys, I was looking for years and years and years, and finally I found it. Finally, I found what it was that's going to get me to six figures in 6 months. Even with my career that I do already, I am in real estate. Real estate is a very spontaneous field, and your fiduciary duties to your buyer and your seller are real. So when someone says, Ashley, I'm ready to see a house, no matter what time of day it is, where you're at, you have to be ready to jump and implement and take that call, or they're going to go on to the next person. So, as an independent woman in my real estate career, I was like overwhelmed and overexerted because I had to jump at everything that came my way to make sure that I stay on track to perform my goals in the future. My goals are to walk away from my real estate career. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if I'll ever really get out of it. But as far as production goes, my goals are to walk away at 55. But in order to walk away, you've got to have reserves and you've got to have income that's either coming in, passive income, or you've got to have another form of income that's coming in that's working for you while you're enjoying what it is that you do. So there's this beautiful thing in real estate called rental property. If you have rental property, you have reoccurring income. How are you going to capitalize on reoccurring income? Now, most people use those words sort of lightly. They're talking about financial freedom. They talk about passive income, but have you already started working on your passive income? If it is, tell me what it is below in the comments. What is your passive income? Do you have rental property? Are you collecting rent for, for a commercial building? Maybe are you leasing your land out for cows? Are you, using your backyard to lease out? I read this cool article last week and it said people are making money on their backyard, leasing out their backyard. This one guy said he is making $8,000 a month by leasing out his acreage so that people can enjoy his land, and he's just letting them come and do whatever they want. They'll come out there in their tents or their RVs, or they'll come out there and ride their Polarises, their four-wheelers. And I thought, wow, that's a great idea. Now the insurance policy that you've got to carry on it, especially if there's ATVs involved, you've got to make sure that you're covered for liability purposes. But what an incredible thought. You have this land out there in East Texas, you got 10 acres and you're not utilizing it. Why not allow others to utilize it and then let them pay you? So I thought, wow, what a great idea for passive income. Now, passive income is something that is out there working, right? Money is a vehicle to get you to another step in life or to fuel a dream or a fund. For me, passive income is I've got one rental property that I'm living in and it's paid off. So it's like, it's kind of cool. I don't really have any bills except for HOA, insurance, and taxes. And, that's less than what a mortgage would be. Then I have another property that's operating. Now that's my rental property. So that's passive income. My expectations just a couple of years ago were I've got to figure out a way to buy 10 more properties so that I can walk away and be retired at 55 years old. And here's the thing, I don't have to worry about it because I know that I'm going to be generating $10,000 a month in rental property. But then I started thinking about it and I'm like, man, that's a lot of headache. That's a lot of roof repair, AC going in and out, gas, water heaters, pets living in your home, pets destroying your home, dealing with people who may or may not have the money to rent. And that just sounds like a lot. And there's pros and cons to having rental property. When you're dealing with a single family rental property, your problems seem to be a lot more personal, really and truly. But when you're dealing with a commercial property, your problems aren't so big, except for when supply and demand is wobbling through the world and you are vacant for 180 days, right? That's no fun. You always want to have a property that's operating and generating income. So then I realized, golly, I just don't know if I want to sign up for the rest of my life to have tenants and toilets to deal with. So then I started looking at other options. Now I looked into Amazon and the FBA program, and as much as I know that it works and I know people that are out there that are doing it and can understand it, it was again another thing of understanding inventory, logistics. At the time that I was really getting ready to like dive deep into it, they announced on the news that there's a world war happening situation in the Red Sea, which would depart the original maritime route around the African coast, which would additionally add 4 and 5 weeks to my shipment that I was expected to have on the market and sell immediately. So then I thought, wow, what a bummer. Like, that's out of my control. I cannot focus. I cannot control a maritime law that's going to now reroute around a different continent and add days to my shipment that I'm expected to sell on Amazon. So those things allow me to kind of step back and go, I don't really know if I want to sell on Amazon. And oh, by the way, I'm guilty of returning lots of items on Amazon. I mean, who isn't? They allow you to buy something. If it doesn't work or you get it and you thought it was going to solve a problem and it doesn't, what are you going to do? Just let it pile up in your garage and not go take your money? I mean, I'm sorry, not take it back and get your return. No, you're not going to be that silly. You're going to take back the product. Yes or yes. You're going to go get your money back, because all it is just a small little step out of you personally to download the shipping label and take it to the Whole Foods or the UPS or wherever it is. So shame on you if you don't take your returns back to Amazon. But that's one of the things I didn't want to deal with in my bank account. I knew that if I started an Amazon account, every month over month, we would be disappointed because we were going to have, yes, sales. And then all of a sudden, 30 days later, a spike in return inventory. And I just thought, golly, that's going to be so up and down. And I just don't think that I can handle that mentally. I'm looking for something solid. I'm looking for something that is a product that I can sell, that I can believe in, that I know is going to solve a problem amongst our world. We are living in a very, very strange world right now where people are paycheck to paycheck. But yet we were told all of our lives to be responsible and go get a career. And if you want to know what a career is an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life with opportunities for progress. So if I've done real estate for 17 years and I'm looking at my opportunities for progress because I've spent half of half of my life in this real estate world, then why am I working another job? Why do I have 4 other jobs right now today to survive? I have a college degree. I am a broker in real estate. I'm a property manager. I'm currently flipping a property. And now I've just bought a digital marketing business. And I'm not even 140 days into my digital marketing business. And let me tell you, it is exciting of what's happening. For the first time in a very long time, I completely feel like I am in the right place at the right time. And when you're in the right place at the right time, you will be rewarded financially. And that's where we're at. It's not like this is a new thing. This is a digital marketing space that has been around for 20 years. And that's a true story. I think a lot of people hear that you are doing digital marketing and they're like, oh, I don't know anything about tech. I don't know anything about that. And here's where you benefit from it. So just a few years ago in 2017, I decided, and I have Yeti cups. Do you have a Yeti? Like a Yeti? I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest with you. I'm a Yeti fan. The Stanley's super cool. The reason I bought the Stanley is because of the handle. But back in 2017, I bought my Yeti, and my Yeti said, happiness is progress, right? Like, I paid to put something on my Yeti because I decided in 2017 that somehow, some way, I was going to figure out a way to become a millionaire on the online space, because I was aware of people who are on the online space making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And I read books and I read books and I read books. And I mean, I read books and I put this data into my head all the time, and people are making money. Why would they be able to write a book about false information? It's one of those things, you don't know what you don't know till you know. And let me tell you guys, you can't make this shit up. You just can't. The things that I'm experiencing this week in particular, you can't make it up. You can't. You can't make it up. You have to be in it to understand it, and it grows with you every day. And the fear factor that you may have in your heart hearing this word digital will be removed because you have people who are in the community with you sharing all of these wins and these excitements and trends and tips and tricks. You have all these people with you that are doing this, but more importantly, you're learning hands on because it's your business and you're seeing it and you're getting to ride the wave because it's a wave. It is a wave, and you're going to be starting right here. And then with a little bit of momentum, it starts to start going up. The trajectory of this thing starts to go up. And then very, very, very near in the future, and it can happen to anyone at any time, it can go straight up. And that's the exciting part about it, because once you keep putting the work into this program, you will be rewarded. Now, I'm going to try something because I haven't done this yet, but my fiance hooked up my board. I bought this board right when we decided to buy the business. We were so excited to get in. We were like, okay, we need a board, right? We didn't really understand why we needed a board, but we needed a board. So look at this. Look what he did for me. Is that not the sweetest thing ever? I have the best man. He is just amazing. I'm so happy and so thrilled that I waited longer in life, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed that we waited longer in life, because you just can't make this shit up. You really can't. So let me show you a little bit about what it is that the digital marketing community that I'm involved in, how we operate, because it's real simple, and it's so simple that we complicate it. So I thought, what a great idea. Let me write it down so that you may understand it better. So this is, let's see if I can get my thing. All right. So when you discover me, I'm going to have this thing called sales page. Now, this sales page is how you discover me. And my job as a digital marketer is to become discovered. See how easy that is? Now, how would I become discovered if I'm in a digital marketing space? I've never done this before. Well, there's this beautiful thing right now that's called social media. And social media is the number one way to get discovered on a digital marketing business, because for the first time ever, it's literally like having advertising for free because you're in a digital marketing space. So you could go into let's use Facebook as an example, because I think I'm 44 and I feel really, really confident on Facebook. I feel good about it because I understand, I feel like I've probably dumped more hours on Facebook than any platform, but now I'm learning how to create groups. Back in the day when I got into real estate, the biggest thing was, you guys have got to start a business page. You've got to start a business page. You can't be spamming on people's personal pages, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, that's kind of weird because, if I start a business page, now I've got to keep up with 2 pages. And I can remember being a little overwhelmed about that. But your business page needs to have, your business on it. But now, just like everything else, things are shifting. The algorithms in the social media platforms change pretty frequently, right? They change a little bit. And so now they're advising us to start a group. Now, a group in a Facebook world is an opportunity for you to touch anybody everywhere that has a Facebook account. You just have to be discoverable. So how exciting is it to be in a world where, for the first time, digital marketing is simple, and it's in my opinion, I look at it as it's in a box. For the first time ever, this digital business is in a box. And I simply decided that this box was worth of so much value and so much money that I was willing to pay for a business in a box, because it came with an instruction manual. It came with a community to support me and to make sure that I'm going in the right direction. And it also came with tips, tricks, hooks, CTAs, platforms, marketing guidelines, digital empire, digital products, services, and programs that I could already go and promote. And those were full of ideas in one place that I didn't have to go and gather from all these other people and try to understand what this is on my own. I had someone to take the reins and say, here it is. I'm sharing with you what it is that we're doing, and it's fantastic. I just realized something. I'm really proud of myself. And let me just tell you why, because just 6 months ago, I was not able to understand how to be discoverable on social media. It's not even been 6 months because I've only been in the business um, for 130 days. But I am going to, because I just started my own Facebook group, I'm going to post my live from this. So right now I'm on TikTok live and I'm on YouTube live. So what I did is I just went to my YouTube live, copied and pasted the link of my live. Then I copied the link from my live from my YouTube. And now I just took it to my brand new Daily Wealth Online digital marketing group page. And so if anybody's following me on my Daily Wealth Online digital marketing group Facebook page, they can now go and click in and they're going to have access to this live. Isn't that freaking amazing? I mean, technology is it's so difficult, right? It seems like it's so difficult, but in actuality, it's really simple. And that's the fun thing about understanding how it all works behind the scenes. Now, do you think that you're capable enough to be able to go out into this space and find what it is that you're looking for to successfully build an online business? And most importantly, if you think that you're going to be able to do it, do you think that it's going to take 2 or 3 years to completely understand it? Because I'll tell you, it will. It will take you 2 or 3 years to figure this out if you don't take hands with a community that has an amazing product that allows you to make $900 a day and can change your family's future. So let me show you what you're going to do. When I bought my digital marketing business, the first steps in the instructions are, hey, Ash, we got to get you a domain, girl. Get you a domain. So this was exciting for me because this is where my personality gets to come in. So I got to buy dailywealthonline.com. Now, when you go to dailywealthonline.com, you'll have a sales page that pops up, a website. In this website, it's going to ask you to enter your email. So when you enter your email, you get this video. So you're going to go to dailywealthonline.com. You're going to get a sales page that's out there operating for me. So that sales page is my 24/7 business. It's the one that's operating for me 24/7. And that was built by this Legacy Builder program. I simply bought the Legacy Builder and it's already done for me. They just simply tell me how to hook it up. So bought my dailywealthonline.com. It goes to my sales page. Then I get a video. It goes to my sales page. I enter my email. Then I get a video. Now, this video is a highly converting video that explains what this is, the digital marketing product that I have in full. And so it does such a great job explaining it that there is a high chance that someone will make a purchase immediately. So because it's a very high converting video, they get an opportunity right here to buy the $900, the $600, the $300, or the $100. So if they're ready to buy because the video does the job for me, then I get 100% profit. So let's say I made a sell, $900. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Well, this goes into Ashley's bank account. Okay. And that's 100% commission, 100% profit. Okay. 100% profit is when they buy the product, I get a cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It goes directly into my bank account. Okay. So that's what happens when someone buys from me. Now, if they don't buy immediately, or if they're at the stoplight or in the grocery store and they scroll through me and they see me and they're like, whoa, 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 I want to come back to that girl. Great. As long as you go here and put your email in on my sales page, you'll be able to watch the video at a later time. And I'm going to continue to educate you as we go throughout the week. Now, the reason that I say educate you is because I'm going to send you a webinar invitation to come and take a look at the community for yourself, because I want you to take a peek at what this is. There's a lot of programs that are out there. There's a lot of courses that are out there, but this is different. This is not a course. This is not going to just lead you down a rabbit hole that's going to, tease you. I mean, that's kind of what it is, right? People are teasing you with their courses and their PDFs and things like that they have. But what we have is a program that shows you exactly how to build a digital marketing business. And then once you have the skills and learn exactly how to do it, then if you wanted to scale this thing and build another digital product, we have a PDF within our Legacy Builder program that gives you 200 ideas of other items, of products and services that you could love, and you could put it together and take it to market yourself. Now you'd have 2 PDFs. Now you'd have 2 programs out there working. So here's what happens. You go here. Now the video is such a highly converting video that the chances of you buying are high. They're very, very high. So once you buy that $900 program from me, it goes straight into my bank account. Now, if I don't buy, what happens? Well, I'm going to continue to get emails, right? I'm going to continue to get emails. Oh, that's a cute envelope. Okay. And at any time, I'm always going to have this beautiful thing called a CTA. Does anybody know what a CTA is? It's a great term that we use in marketing world, in the marketing agency world. So a CTA is a call to action. So within my emails that you're going to continue to get once you sign up for my sales page, once I get you to this sales page, which let's remind each other, you're going to go to dailywealthonline.com. You'll get a sales page. In that sales page, it's going to ask for your email. After you get that email, you get a very highly converting video that you get to watch that explains what it is that we're doing. It explains it a little better than I'm doing it. This is just my 127th day in the business, but my mentor is up here helping us to convert at a high level because she designed it, and she designed it for people just like you and me who want to change their family's reality, who want to leave a legacy for their family. Like, I mean, I was reminded this week of how amazing I am, how amazing independent women are, because we have done it. We have been doing it. And there is a space in between your 30s and your 40s where you just look at the world and go, is this it? Is this all I've got to do? I have to work my butt off all the time, and I can't even afford to like go and blow some retail therapy because I don't want to be penalized in just 30 days for my impulse decision with the credit card company that wants to charge me 28%. Like, it just doesn't seem like we're living in a world where that career that you were told to get when we were, uh, in our early 20s, our late 20s, that career that was supposed to promise us progress and opportunities because we gave a period of our lives to them. It's kind of it's not really working out anymore. So what are you going to do to be proactive about it? I mean, if you want to take a look around you, there's lots of things that are happening that are out of our control. A few months ago, I sat in front of our living room and watched our president talk about how in 2027 that they're going to be eliminating 18-wheeler drivers. And it broke my heart because I'm like, this is the good old USA. The 18-wheeler truck drivers, tractor trailers are who push this nation and get things done. And if we're going to eliminate tractor trailer drivers and we're going to go to fully automated vehicles, that's pretty scary. I mean, I would honestly be nervous if I pulled up beside someone on a freeway and look over and it's a driverless car. Wouldn't you? I mean, that makes me nervous, but I think that that's what they're trying to push. They're going to try to push that. So I know that you look at your job now and think, oh, there's no way that they would eliminate my career. There's no way that they would eventually like let AI or something like that take over and uh, you know, basically eliminate your job or replace your job with an AI or a software that can help people to, streamline the business and basically streamline things. So that's what it is. So this is the process, right? So the digital marketing space, it's real simple. Let me go over it real quick. Hey there, guys. My name's Ashley. I'm a realtor for 17 years. I'm ready to retire. And guess what? Been looking at my bank account in the last 2 years and I'm thinking, how am I going to catch up on that retirement fund that I desperately need to be contributing to between now and 11 years from now? And then I found a program that's going to allow me to get there so quickly in a quarter of the time, and maybe even allow me the opportunity to walk away from my career altogether. So let me remind you on how to do it. So with my digital marketing business that I bought, they teach me how to set it up. And so this is it. So I got to go to dailywealthonline.com. Now that was my creative part. I got to go to GoDaddy and find my own domain. Then when I hooked it up, because I have a program that shows you how to hook it up, you get a sales page. In that sales page is my 24/7 Freedom Machine. It's out there working for me all the time. All I have to do is to become discoverable. So then once you go to your sales page, it's going to ask you to put your email in. Once you put your email in, you get a highly converting video that's going to share with you a little more in depth about the digital marketing space. Now, here's the cool part. While you're building your email list, that's your business. Okay, did you hear me correctly? So, as I'm collecting emails, what's going to happen is I'm going to continue to get emails and emails and emails and emails and emails and emails. And then once I have emails regarding this space, then this is going to be my customer that I have for life, because I directed them to my sales page to take a look at this email that had a video. And now I've got a customer email for here. And as I go, I can introduce them to other products and services that I know. And I know that these people are going to trust me because they already are trusting me, because they're seeing me show up daily online, because this is a non-negotiable for me. I decided to start my digital marketing business on April 13th. And I'm so glad that I did. I've experienced personal growth. I have experienced elation. I mean, I don't even know. I think I'm saying the right word, elated. I mean, there's just so many things that are happening in between me starting this business and feeling a sense of relief and a sense of hope and knowing that we're going to be okay. I mean, my fiance and I talk to each other and we're like, holy cow, like we're going to have $300,000 in the bank this time next year. Like there's people in our community that are doing it. And the people who are making 6 and 7 figures have been in our community for 12 months, 11 months. They started in November and they're making $600,000. If I told you that I had a program that could get you to 6 figures in 180 days, and the simple process was just showing up for 2 hours a day in your business, having a CEO mindset, and be willing to be coachable and learn and be a sponge, would you sign up for it? Like, would you sign up for it? I mean, if I could use the word guarantee and say that you would be successful with a 6-figure business in 6 months, but you have to do these 3 things, and there's no deviating. I mean, you have to do it. You are willing to give yourself a little bit of grace and maybe take off a day or two, like, as you're going, that's up to you. But if you are willing to do this business and show up 2 hours a day, become discoverable, be willing to be coachable, because we have a community and most importantly, we have a legacy builder program that's designed for you to learn and absorb and to put your own spin on how you want to take it to market and be coachable and have a CEO mindset, you will be rewarded. But the thing is this, a lot of people are given this opportunity and they can't commit. So this is no different than the gym membership, right? Like a gym membership that's going to flash an advertisement out there and say, hey, you can have these abs in just 60 days, 12 weeks. I think 12 weeks is the magic number when it comes to body transformation. Actually, I think it's just 74 days, but we'll use 12 weeks. So 12 weeks, you can shrink your waist by 5 inches, right? Would you do it? God, that doesn't sound like a lot of reward, just 5 inches. And I've got to commit for 12 weeks. But the thing is this, if we could just allow ourselves to take a break from this microwave society that we all believe in. That's the biggest part of our world that which we live in is so it's so discouraging because we expect things to happen immediately. We expect things to come to us without any effort, right? And that's where we're at. We're in a digital space. We're in a digital world. Convenience selling is happening. Convenience selling is the wave of the future. I mean, think about who comes to your door every other day. Amazon's dropping things off because you forgot something at the grocery store when the whole reason you went to the grocery store was for that one thing. Like that's great. Isn't that wonderful to be able to go, golly, I forgot this. But you know what? Amazon will be here tomorrow. I mean, I can order an Amazon package, and if I need it to be on my doorstep by the morning time the next day, there is a way to get it here. There's a way to get it here. And how many times have you been on TikTok or Instagram on Poshmark and you've seen something that you're like, whoa, that is going to solve a problem of mine, and you've made an impulse purchase? That's digital marketing. Okay. So let's go over this real quick. So this is my daily wealth online business. Now, when I bought my digital marketing company inside the Legacy Builder program, it teaches me how to set up my domain. So then once I set up my domain, I already get a sales page with my Legacy Builder program. All I have to do is simply hook this up to this. And because they do it in modules and show you how to build your business, it's a step-by-step simple process that you can have done in just a couple of hours. So this page is out here working for me 24/7. Now, what I do when I show up for my 2 hours a day to work is I want to become discoverable. So my job is to get Daily Wealth Online discovered so that you can go here, put your email in my sales page, and then watch this incredible high converting video. Now, the high converting video is a benefit for you because how are you going to sell this thing? You have got to be able to have someone saying, here's what this is in a very well orchestrated way. That's what I'm trying to do with you every day because I have this amazing product that's changing thousands of people's lives because it's a proven blueprint. So this high converting video, I may actually make a sell after someone watches it. So let's go down that scenario. There's 4 options that people can purchase from me. Now, I'm going to always advise you to do the number 1, which is the $900 Legacy Builder. And the reason is because there's 4 streams of income and you get access to everything. The other products, the 600, the 300, the 100, although they're great, you're limited a little bit with being completely exposed to the community and all the tools and items that you get with the Legacy Builder program. So let's say this high converting video that I've had copywriters and expert advertisers write for us, and they show proof. It's a proven strategy that it's converting at 20%. So I just need 20 emails and I make a sell. And then here's the thing. They watch the video. Let's say they buy the Legacy Builder. So that's a $900 ding. If they buy from dailywealthonline.com, Ashley gets the $900 directly into her Stripe account or her PayPal account. I think we're getting ready. I know we're bringing on other payment features. I just started out with Stripe and PayPal because I already had those, but I'm also getting ready to add a few more. Now, keep in mind, we are a global business, so we have a lot of other global options on our platform for payment processing. So it's there. So if you're in South Africa or if you're in Canada and you need a different payment processing center, we can do that. Now, if you don't buy from me immediately, no problem. Because listen, let's face it, life is hard. Like we're all running around, dropping kids, picking up people from the airport. You're scrolling on the gym at the treadmill. You see me, you're like, how am I going to remember this girl? So let me help you. Follow me right now. Make sure that you don't lose me in your scroll. Because here's the thing. There's 5 billion people out there on social media, and I'd hate for you to never see me again. So this is the deal. I'm here to help you change your life, specifically empty nesters. I mean, I'm a realtor, 17 years in the business. I see where my real estate career is going. I can't simply meet my goals and work as hard as I've worked in the last 17 years. I'm exhausted. And you know what? People want me to work so much harder for nothing. It's crazy. So this is where you're going to go. Let's say you don't buy now in that video. You don't buy now. Here's what's going to happen. you're going to continue to get an email, because this is what this is. This is the business. The business is, I'm a digital marketing business. I've captured your email up here on my sales page because I was discoverable. And now I'm going to continue to send you emails because this is my freedom machine that you have just put yourself in. So once you have your freedom machine built, then I'm going to auto email you, not behind the scenes. I am not I am not sending you emails. I'm going into my sales page funnel, and automatically emailing you updates, webinar replays. Now, I do have to implement those, and it's so simple. I'm getting great at it. I'm getting really good at it, where I don't even have to go back to the platform to remind myself how to do it. But that's the cool thing, is that I'm continually staying in front of people, and I'm becoming like a landmark, right? Like, I mean, on 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, that you can count on Ashley to be here with dailywealthonline.com, because she made a decision, a non-negotiable, that she was so adamant and so excited about learning how to make six figures in 6 months, because she understands that this thing that she's doing may be this way for just a minute, and then it's going to start to go like this. And then once you get it going, it's unstoppable momentum, and the money that would come from it is going to be life changing, legacy leaving. You're going to be able to retire your parents. I mean, I have friends and family members who have family who are still living in the kids' homes. I know people who may have to take care of their moms and their dads because they didn't prepare, or they didn't expect that life would go so fast, and they didn't prepare, with tools and stock markets and properties. They didn't have that opportunity because life goes by so fast. It's no one's fault. You either are blessed with somebody to be able to teach you how to do this and how to learn it, or you try to figure it out yourself. And when someone asks you for personal information like that, you throw up red flags. You throw up red flags because you're not sure if you can trust them. But when you see something that's happening all around you, and it's called pattern recognition, and you understand that the wave of the world that we're going is digital, you understand that convenience selling is amongst you. You understand that the Walmarts.coms of the world are delivering your groceries. And oh, by the way, if you want to pay them for a monthly fee, they're actually coming into your home and filling your refrigerator for you. I mean, to me, that sounds what? I just don't know if I'm willing to let somebody in my house and put stuff in my refrigerator. That's a little scary. I'm not that trusting, right? But people are doing it. And eventually, although right now it sounds like, whoa, 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 I don't know if I would do that. Wait 5 years and see what happens. It's going to be a known thing. It's going to be in a complete industry standard, where you have a company that comes in and they're vetted and they've got these background checks, and people are making money by delivering groceries. And oh, by the way, we prep your food for you while you're there. Mark my word, it'll happen. So the thing is this, the Legacy Builder program that I bought is so amazing, because the reason that I bought it is because for the first time it was easy. It was easy. It's in a blueprint. It's in a simple instructional blueprint that I can follow. Now, this is clearly not the digital blueprint. This is a blueprint from real estate. But I saw it on the floor and I thought, man, I said, that's pretty cool. I'm going to use this as a visual aid, because what is it that you need to follow directions? When you buy Legos and you open up your Lego box, what is it? How are you going to make the box on the picture on the box look like your final 3D tangible item? Well, they're going to give you a set of blueprints. They're going to show you how many Legos that you need and how to design them. And it's a brilliant concept, because I think it really, really helps people to understand spatial intelligence and learn how to follow directions. I mean, think about the Lego people of the world. That is a secure business, because you are following the directions. That's what this is. That's what I decided to do. When I was given the opportunity to see what this digital marketing space looked like for the first time in 7 years, it made sense. Because listen, I've spent $10,000. I have spent $10,000 total. And honestly, if I really had the time to go back to 2017 and see all of the things that I put my money into, I'm probably closer to 12 to 15,000 on this space alone. But why did I do it? I did it because I know that the future is is going here. And if you know it and you see it and you eat it and you sleep it and you're on it and you're using it every day, then you're trying to figure out the trend. And so for the last 7 years, although I've spent $12,000 trying to learn it and I haven't really succeeded, I haven't failed either, because every time you learn, you build a bigger muscle, a bigger curiosity muscle, a bigger muscle in the space that teaches you how to become successful in the online space. So all that money that I've put into figuring out how to do it since 2017, 19, 2021, when I almost gave up on finding out how to make income on the digital marketing space, I found it. And it's 100% amazing because it's a blueprint. It is a blueprint. I simply built this system by following a blueprint. And here's what I did. Because I bought a $900 Legacy Builder program, it shows me how to go and get my domain name. When I get my domain name, then I simply go and hook up my domain name to my sales page that's already built for me. Because I bought this Legacy Builder program, I bought a pre-built website that's a done for you business. Within the sales page on the back end is a complete email automation system that I simply followed the directions from my blueprint and hook it up. So once you go to the sales page, and that's my number one job, is I have to become discoverable. So I've got to figure out a way to get dailywealthonline.com discovered. So how am I doing that? I'm spending 2 hours a day on my business. 1 hour of my day is going live on TikTok and YouTube. And oh, by the way, I'm starting to monetize those channels. So I didn't even know that that was a possibility until I got into this digital marketing space. So right now I'm talking to TikTok live. Hey there. And I'm talking to YouTube live while I'm giving my presentation. So I'm doing two things at once. I'm building my YouTube channel to make me discoverable. And I'm also sharing with you how to become wealthy by using a digital marketing business. But the thing is this. Your digital marketing business, you just need to find a program or a service that you absolutely love and can talk about over and over and over, because that's what you're going to do. So dailywealthonline.com is going to take you to a sales page. This sales page was pre-built, and it's something that I didn't have to do. I just simply got to pick the picture that resonated with me the most. Then in that sales page, they have to put their email in. Once you get that email in, we have met with copywriters and marketers and advertisers who have put together a video and have proved that this is a high converting video, a 20%. So 1 in 20 people who put their email in will buy. You have an opportunity to sell a $900, a $600, a $300, or a $100 product. I like to push my top selling product because it's $900 a day. $900 a day times 7 is $6,300 a week. Then think about that times a year. This is a $328,000 annual income business based on a $900 a day profit. So once I make that $900 a day sell, I get 100% of the profit. Now here's the thing, life happens. Maybe you're not able to sit around and watch the video immediately. As long as you put your email in here, I am in my automations. And so you're going to continue to get the emails that are after the video. Now, because I'm on top of it, and this is what it is that I'm doing, I'm a realtor for the last 17 years, and I've been on a mission to figure out how to make money on this online space. Today is like a day 127 for me in this business, and the momentum that's happening behind the scenes, it's insane. It's so cool because I'm following exactly what they told me to do. They told me to show up every day for 2 hours a day, right? Like work on my business for 2 hours a day, be coachable, and have a CEO mindset. And I have done that every day. And on the back end, what you can't see is my email list is building every day because I'm discoverable and I'm putting my name out there on my TikTok channel and my YouTube channel. I have this beautiful thing called call to action. I say, hey there, my name's Ashley. I'm a realtor. I've been in the business for 17 years. I'm sick and tired of the unpredictable income and this, things like that are happening. Are you like me? If you're interested in what it is that I'm doing, type yes or I'm ready in the comments below. So I'm getting yeses and readies, and I'm getting people that are responding to my TikTok channels, to my content, because I took the time to do exactly what it is that they say to do. Now, what does your day look like? You mentioned that you have a 2 hour a day work day. That's right. So when you get into the business, you can start by using And inside our digital program, we teach you step by step. We teach you first how to copy and paste. So for 30 minutes a day, I use the copy paste method. And that's on free, high traffic classified ads on the World Wide Web. And believe me, these are global, so you can pick any area that you want to do. So 30 minutes a day, I'm using the copy and paste method. If you don't know what that is, we teach you how to do it. If you want to know more, go to my YouTube channel at dailywealthonline.com. Under the playlist of hooks, of tips and tricks, CTAs, hooks, headlines, and tricks, I have a whole tool guide that I made just for people just like you, so that you can feel comfortable in knowing what it is that you're doing. So 30 minutes a day, we're copy and pasting free high traffic classifieds that's on global communities across the world. Now, keep in mind, this is a global business. That's what's fascinating about digital marketing, is because I'm not a store on Main Street in downtown small town. I am a store on the World Wide Web that has 5 billion users on social media monthly. I am on a customer platform that has 2.4 billion users on YouTube monthly. I am on a digital platform on TikTok that has 1 billion users monthly, and they're coming in the droves. People are discovering that TikTok is a way to make money. People are understanding that TikTok is basically, it's a lot of fun because there's a video, it's interactive. I can sit here and talk to you and share with you what it is that I found. In the real estate world, it's kind of wonky. It's up and down, and I'm not in my 20s anymore. And my fiance and I, we just met, and we want to make money, and we decided to bring him home. We decided that $1,000 a week is not worth him working and being away from the house and having money on gas, on tolls. And oh, by the way, the traffic makes him a crazy person. Not really mean, but I'm just saying it makes me crazy too. But we decided that $1,000 a week, we could figure out something to do together that's going to get him home. His time home would be more important than his time away from the house for 10 hours, only making $1,000 a week. That's insane. I have a program that can make you, for 2 hours a day, you can make $900 daily. That's $6,300 a week. That's $328,000 a year. That's more than I've ever made in my real estate business. I mean, I thought at 44, you guys, I thought I was going to have, I don't know if this is kind of silly or not, but I thought I was going to have $1 million or $2 in accounts. I got into real estate to be a millionaire. And I know that a millionaire is not that much money, especially now. In the last 5 years, I don't think it's that much now, but I thought at least I would have $1 million in my IRAs or whatever, I have a financial plan or whatever accounts that they put it in to make me, have this kind of money set aside. I thought I was going to be able to look in there and be like, wow, I am on track, man. I am going to be able to walk away from real estate at 55 years old. And now I'm freaking out. I'm looking at spreadsheets and formulas and trying to figure out like how I'm going to do this. And then one day I found what I was looking for with this digital marketing business, because I already am aware, and you are too. Look around you. It's called pattern recognition. Things are happening in our world that we can't control. Corporations and businesses are eliminating humans in their space with AI and technology, and maybe even software that can take out 15, 20 people because they simply have to save money on their bottom line. Don't let that be you. Are you going to be proactive or reactive? I want to say this. I think that the most exciting thing about this digital marketing journey is we're going to continue to be here. So even if you get into my dailywealthonline.com digital marketing community, the skills that you're going to learn are going to empower you for a lifetime. In fact, they're going to empower you and fuel you so much that you're going to have a new creative outlet in your head and in your world, that it's going to inspire you to go even further and to do more with your life, because you're going to be taught amazing skills that are going to blow your mind. And the thing is this, I don't even realize how much knowledge people don't know, and how much knowledge that I've gained from being in real estate For instance, just using a PDF situation. I did not know that most people don't know how to scan a PDF and put it into an email. And it breaks my heart because I'm like, wow, Ashley, you could really be doing a difference by showing people how to do that. And I kind of look at our digital marketing program as the same way because we're sharing and we're caring and we're giving you skills for an in-demand continuation into the future. You're going to learn how to make six figures in 180 days. I have the simple process to do it. You just have to have enough want to make it happen. So I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't use this thing called call to action, right? A call to action is to tell you how to get started. So dailywealthonline.com is my handle. Make sure to smash that follow button. I am live on TikTok and YouTube every day, daily, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is my handle. Go to dailywealthonline.com, enter your email. You're going to watch a video. Now, because this you're going to get a video the minute that you watch this, right? But here's the thing. Don't lose the momentum that you have right now. You may have to go dig out my first email in your spam email account because it just might have to do that. So my dailywealthonline.com is also my email address, right? If you need to get a hold of me, it's hello@dailywealthonline.com. So if you want to make sure that those emails are not going into your spam, simply just go to your spam account and just type in hello@dailywealthonline.com, hit the not spam button, and it'll continue to go into your inbox. So there's just nothing that I can do to get around that. I hate that happens because I'm learning that there's so many people who are ready to take action with dailywealthonline.com. But the problem is they're not getting their emails. And I think it's because it's going into spam. So let's make sure that you go to dailywealthonline.com. I'm going to do everything I can to alert my people to go and check the spam inbox because I don't want you to miss out on an opportunity that can change your family's life. Does anybody have any questions? I'd love to answer them. We did have a webinar that was on yesterday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, we do have live webinars, and every week they get better and better and better. If you want to go to my YouTube channel this morning before I hopped on my live, you can go to my playlist under webinars. It has all of our webinars that are on there since we started Legacy Builder program in April. So think about this way. You are just a part of a brand new business that started in April. I bought my company April 13th. I didn't actually hit the ground running until April 27th. I was able to start taking it to social media on May 6th, and I've had success, and the success and the momentum that's happening behind the scenes. It's amazing because it's simple. I simply did three things. I had a CEO mindset. I was willing to be coachable, and I was willing to put content on social media platforms 3 times a day and work a 2-hour workday. And that's it. The crazy thing is the more involved that you get into this digital marketing space, the more you're going to see how simple your life can become and how just how much time that you get back. I know it kind of sounds retrospective, but it's so true. I have more time on my hands. I mean, we're going to the park and walking in the middle of the day in Texas, which, oh, by the way, is not very smart because it's so hot in Texas. But anyways, we're going to the park. I got to tell you, I have never had a lunch. I mean, really and truly, that's not 100% true. But when I was in real estate, I never took lunches. I was always working behind my desk. I never took lunch. My fiance and I are exploring our city. We are going to lunch in the cool, hip areas of town. And it's fun because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is cool. We're done with our work day before noon. And now we have the opportunity to go and hang out in our city because we know without a shadow of a doubt that this is working and we're seeing the momentum, both of us doing it differently. We actually are fiance, right? we're soon to be married, but he had a life before me, and I was an independent woman with a career for 17 years. So we thought, well, why would we do this together when we're brand new together? Why not? Let's bring you home and you build your audience. I build my audience. So together we're doing this along with our little side hustles, and I'm in real estate. So along with the things that we're doing, and just see if we can't contribute to our retirement fund and put 1,500,000 in there quickly. Our goal is 1,500,000 in 15 months. And that's just showing up every day. That's just to see if we can do it, So it's exciting to see what's going on. But listen, make sure you hit that follow button. I'm so excited that you took the opportunity to hang out with me today. This is an honor for me because I absolutely love helping people. When you're in real estate, you have to have a servantship heart because you want to see families thrive. I have always enjoyed sharing with families how they can utilize real estate as an asset, as a vehicle to make incremental legacy building money, right? Legacy Builder Program is what it's called, but I've also helped families build generational wealth with real estate. So it was very easy for me to understand. And I do believe that wealth equals wisdom. So that's why I wanted to put Daily Wealth Online in my domain name. So that's it for me today. If you want the replay, simply go to dailywealthonline.com. I think I can get you the webinar replay. Enter your email, watch the video. Make sure you check your spam because I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity of making a decision. When you make a decision, you execute, and leaders execute. Leaders take action. And this is an opportunity for you to change your family's life and to have a Christmas is right around the corner. 4 months. In 4 months, if you had $30,000 extra by simply showing up every day for 2 hours, working on your business, putting 3 pieces of content out there, having a CEO mindset, and being coachable, can you imagine what that would do for you and your family? That's what I want to bring for you. Discover me, like me, save me, share me. My name's Ashley Westbrook. I'm all over the web. You can take a look at my Daily Wealth Online YouTube channel. Come back tomorrow for TikTok. I'm going to discuss more, but that's it. You guys have a great, great week. It's almost over. We'll see you soon.
This is the live webinar. We have an amazing